We only had 7 players on our team this year, so we needed every single person. Marley played hockey kind of in amongst that, so sometimes we were down to 6, but thank you girls for your commitment to the season. I always enjoy coaching you guys. You're a fun group of girls to spend time with, and I appreciate the hard work that you guys put into everything. For the Panther Award, this girl doesn't necessarily get all the credit when a big play happens, because she's usually the person that assists the play. She was a quiet leader, but brings a lot to the team, both in the way she carries herself, her knowledge of the game, and just her contribution both on and off the courts. The Panther Award goes to Jane McLean. My favorite part of pre-volleyball games was watching the other team's faces when this girl would go up and hit the ball, just kind of warming up her arm before the game, because she is a pretty intimidating hitter, among other things in volleyball. She was an absolute, I love watching her play. I don't have any stats, but she led the team in lots of ways. I look forward to watching her continue her volleyball career in middle school. So MVP as next year.
Varsity Girls, G and Mr. Watson. Okay, so we had a somewhat unique season in that we hosted volleyball provincials this year. So before I get even more into that, I think it's on behalf of the girls. I know that was in the middle of kind of COVID shutdown stuff, and the job that our staff did to put on that provincials was amazing, and I still get talked about it like months later, and volleyball is not even anybody's thought, but they're just amazed at the job that Glenborough School did to put on those provincials. So I know the girls enjoyed it, and I just want to say thank you to the staff for all the work they did for that weekend.
Staff and our scorekeepers, I think, are the best in the province for high school scorekeepers. Amazing job. So thank you, staff, and thank you, students, for making it an amazing weekend.
So, while we were at provincials, it was a very successful season. We didn't quite get the result we wanted. We ended with a 4th place finish. I think I haven't been coaching long, but this is probably like the closest team, like top to bottom, that everybody's been to each other. They all got along, they all hung out all the time, and I know Mr. G and myself on multiple occasions have let them know how enjoyable it was to coach them this year. Made coming to the gym 3 to 4 times a week really enjoyable, and there wasn't too many early mornings for myself where I dreaded getting out of bed, even though some of the girls might say otherwise. But I hope the girls can look back and realize that this year really was a memorable experience. So we actually got the girls to vote on all the awards, and we kind of agreed with what happened. The votes were very close. At provincials, we had to vote on our player's choice rep, and we had to vote 3 times because they kept being a tie. So we had to keep eliminating people, voting again, and there was a tie again, and a tie again. So I think that just speaks to what these girls think of each other, as well as what type of girls they are. So our Panther Award goes to a player that was one of the most positive players on our team this year. She's a coach's dream, and that she works really hard to be a strong teammate and play her role to the best of her abilities. Some quotes from her teammates that echo the coach's view. I think she deserves the Panther Award because she always had a positive attitude, whether she was on or off the court. Another quote was, she always had a positive attitude and was hyping us up. I know that I'll miss having her around next year, as things are always a lot more fun and unpredictable when Lou is around. I'm happy to present this year's Panther Award to Lindsay Woodard. a positive attitude to the team is also a significant portion of this award. This year's Varsity Girls MVP goes to a girl who maintained a consistent level of play from our first game until our last, and I believe that she worked hard to improve throughout the season and put in the time to improve her own skills for the betterment of the team, and the bigger the game, the better she played. Some quotes from her teammates: very reliable on the court, great passer, setter, server, she's always going for every ball and never lets anything hit the floor. She put in a lot of effort with a positive attitude that uplifted the team. And you don't have a top 4 team in the province without multiple girls or players on your team deserving to be the MVP. This year, I'm happy to give the MVP to Sienna Guinness.